Good morning, guys. This is Friday. You'll probably get this on Saturday morning. Thank y'all so much for the sweet comments about the bike and Dustin. He loves that bike. He rides it almost every day. He comes by to get the kids. If he's going to have a few minutes, he'll hop on and take off. So yeah, he's enjoyed it, and I'm so glad I was able to give it to him. I'm so thankful that Sizzle BK offered that to me. Had a wonderful gift. And anyway, I'm going to try to put gifts and goodies from this here later on today. Right now, I'm just checking to see if those cows are trying to find a place to get out or not. They're back out here in the pasture this morning. I gave them a big old bucket of cubes and said, okay, y'all better act right. They started grazing their way back. We're going to just go back and see if they're still grazing. There's a couple of them intent on getting to that switch cane. They loving that stuff. So we're just going to go back and see. All right, look at here. Yeah. The place was gone, but it's fenced up, wasn't it? Yeah, it's right over there. Right over here behind her. They already been there and checked it out, I guarantee you. There's plenty of grazing in here. Down deep in this old tall grass, it's green. They just like that switch cane better. Yeah. Buster kind of showed alert a minute ago, and I'm just looking to see if I see something over this way. I wouldn't let him get off. Anyway, I don't see that right now. Anyway, the cows are in. That's good. Now I got to go back. I want to do gifts and goodies this morning. Get that out of the way. We're going to go get Lex this afternoon. And funny thing was, he sent you a message or called her. He says, see, their school gets out at 3:30. He says, gee. He says, maybe pick me up at 3:50. So I could kind of talk to my girlfriend a few minutes. She said, well, baby, your mom said you had basketball tryouts and you'd be 5 o'clock. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You better get your mind off that girl, boy. You'll be out there talking trash to her and they'll be having tryouts. Well, he's at that age, guys. He's at that age. You'll notice one of my swings is gone. And you'll notice everything's turned over. Look at that. It was all stood up. Swing was right here. Got that old swing and I had another one right here. This one was turned over. It was old. It was old. Okay, I understand that. It was rusty. And one of the rusty spots broke. So it went up to the metal dumpster. But it would have held up another summer. Then again, it may have broke first time somebody sat down on it. So I'm thankful that Moses or Ivan or both combination was making sure all the furniture was good. Yeah, that's how they check it out. Turn it upside down, Moses, and see what happens. Look over there at the gate. They said, let's go down to the gate. We're special. Papa let us out. Her baby, Mary Ann, and Ginger. I could let them out and take them to the woods for a few minutes, but there might be a pain in the butt putting them back in. We could try it. Let's go to the woods. Come on, baby. Bring it up the rear. These little girls are something else. Don't get in front of me. I told you not to. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. How far y'all want to go? All right, go ahead. Go over. He was determined not to let me get ahead of him. Well, lead the way, Pack. I'm gonna take him over here, let him graze right over here, browse right over here. A lot of brush stuff. Come on, guys, over here. All right, here you go. There you go. Help yourself. Lots of good tender stuff there. We don't know, Papa. We kind of like it in our bowl. Seriously, I used to, Brindley, when she was little, her and I would come down here with all those goats. No, that's chicken feed. That's chicken feed. No, ma'am, you're not eating chicken feed. That ain't gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. My goodness. Well, we'd bring goats down there. Brindley would sit here and she'd watch them go out. She'd walk out here amongst all this stuff. It's winter time, you know, and just playing with them the whole time, just browsing. They're not hungry. They already had breakfast. But they thought they're special. They could get out. And look here. Look who's digging around in the back. Yeah. You think you're special too? There's nothing back there. I got it up here. And you ain't getting it. No, sir. It's chicken feed. Chicken. Listen. C-H-I-C-K-E-N. That's just chicken. It does not say donkey. D-O-N-K-E-Y. You didn't know Papa could spell. Stay over here, son. Never know. Yeah, we have a pistol here. Woody, if you run off out there to market stuff, sit there with these goats. Come on, Woody. Woody, come on. Come on, Woody. Come on. Come on, Woody. This winter, I can bring all of them back like this, you know, and things kind of slow down. There's so much going on right now, you can't. If you would just be quiet, I'm trying to talk, son. So much going on in the house and storage building and moving stuff around, moving stuff over. So it all don't happen at one time. And still lots of stuff to do up there. And do a little bit each day if we can. I think, I'm guessing, we might be over there by Thanksgiving, and again we may not. I'm positive, almost positive, we'll be there before Christmas. But this month we got a lot going on this month. You know, we got she and Kim are going to take, and Levi and Tina are going to take a little trip to Arkansas. And then we have the meet and greet deal up at Livingston. And all these are on weekend stuff. So, that means during the week, people at work not going to be able to do nothing to speak of. And so weekends, there's 2 weekends right there, pretty well not going to happen. And then it's almost to be Thanksgiving time, So anyway, but and I keep trying to make everybody understand, it's not like we're homeless. We're not homeless. We got a nice home. And once we do get everything over and it's all set, then we can go and Dustin start doing his thing on our house, or on his house. And so. Yeah, little Brindley would come here, and I would sit on the mule with me and Heidi. And sometimes I got some photo somewhere. Heidi lay out here in the tall grass like she'd like to do, and I had a chair. And I'd sit in the chair, and Brindley would walk all amongst the stuff with the goats. And they started walking, she'd just follow along behind them, like she was one of them. Then I guess they probably thought she was. Oh, good. He went off to graze. Miracle is not with him. She's still up there at the goat house. She's Miracle's in a world of her own most of the time. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at there. Why you scared the deer off? You scared the deer off with all that noise. Coming right across here. That's probably what Kippy seen a minute ago when he barked over here. The deer trying to cross here. And there's a bunch of outlaws I got back here making enough noise to scare Bigfoot. It scared Bigfoot off with all the noise you guys make. Y'all is noisy. If I had nothing else to do, this is what I'd do all day. This is what I'd do all day long. I'd come down here, park, bring me a lunch. I would. Bring me a sandwich or two, and just kick back. Watch nature. Deer coming across now and then, a coyote browsing around now and then. I have to be careful with my little boys though. Not with the deer, but with the coyotes. But this is what I'd do. I'd spend a day down here. Probably every day. But I have other things to do. I'm not a man of leisure, as many would say. Yeah, as many would accuse me of. Miracle is up right now, wanting out. In a world of her own. Where's Ivan? Where's my man Ivan? She sees him down in the pasture, now she wants to come out. All that development across the road over there is forced. There's thousands of acres over under development. Has forced the animals this way. There's development all the way across. Forced them to concentrate more down along this river and stuff. Especially in the dry part of the summer, all the old ponds and stuff out there in those woods dry up. And then really the only water source is the river. And so everything naturally would come this way anyway. But now with all that development, it just pushes that much more of it down here. That's why you see more coyotes, you see deer more often. And here recently, 3 deer come across here back here when I'm sitting back here. It ain't just now and then, it's almost every day. But we don't hunt them here. We don't hunt our deer. It's kind of a sanctuary back here, I guess, for stuff like that. But at the same time, coyotes is not a sanctuary for them because They eat our pets, eat our chickens, eat our cats, eat our dog if they got a chance. You know, they just uh, every time a cat don't come home, I worry about them. And usually the next day or so they do come back, but sometimes we've had cats not ever come back. And you know that's what's probably happening. But the thing is, you can't keep them pinned up. Cats like to prowl. They prowl. You know, even neutered cats or spayed cats will prowl. Not looking for a mate, but looking for birds or just who knows. I've been in the woods before. These woods over here. Half a mile out there one time I was hunting. And I saw something, a log. It's kind of like a 45-degree. It fell, but it hung in another tree, about a 45-degree. And about 12 foot up on it, something was laying up on it. I could see it. And I said, what is that? Is that a raccoon or a big squirrel? But it just didn't look normal for that. So I slip up closer. It was one of our cats, one of our old tomcats. He actually been spaded. What's he doing in the woods, a half mile into them woods, laying up her sunning on the log? But they do that stuff. They're crazy. And he saw me. Meow. Hey, Paw. I petted him. Come down the tree and I petted him. I went on through the woods and he went back up on a tree later. That day, though, he was back at home that evening. I don't understand it. Yeah, I've heard people say, oh, that old boy, he prowls like a tomcat. Well, old girl cats prowl too. Yeah, they do. I was talking to someone the other day. He was talking about how times have changed. And they have across the board, seriously. When I was in high school, we'd go to town, we'd have a date, we'd drive to town, you know, and little old drive-ins where you could, you know, get Cokes and stuff like that. And cars would circle, boys circling, looking at the girls. And trying to pick up a girl from these places. And most time you knew the girls, you know, they went to school with you or whatever, but sometimes you see a stranger. But anyway, regardless. At some point I come home on leave after I'd been gone for a while. I come home and I went to town one night and girls were circling. And there's little boys sitting in their cars, girls circling, blowing at them, waving. And then get out and they'd talk trash to them, whatever. Next thing you know, they're all driving off. Times have changed. I could have saved a lot of gas money if I'd been born a year or so later. Yeah. Just see, all I need is money to get to town and get a Coke. That's all I need. Went to town, bought my Coke, you sit there and sip, wait for the right one. I was so disappointed this morning with the mail. I'd ordered a banner, and I'll show it to you later. It's actually the picture that Jimmy had painted for me, and I wanted to put on a banner, and I sent it on the banner on the thing you mail in, you know, or email. Got it all just like I wanted it, and I sent it. Well, the banner come this morning, and little Woody and little Buster, little heads is cut off about like this. I was so upset. She says, well, notify them or mail it back. So if I mail it back, I may not get it back before we go the meet and greet. But I hate it because those are my main guys. You know, they're the main boys on here, you know. I mean, Ivan's picture's on there, good. Heidi's was on there, and I had a little bit at the top of my cap cut off. It's not a big deal. But for little Buster and little Woody down on that bottom edge, to be cut off like here down, you know, very, very frustrating. And I don't think I got time to set it up and try to do another one. I sent a message to them how disappointed I am, and I don't know if they'll try to make that right or not. I hate to mail that back and not have a banner at all. So I don't know. Very upset. It's very good quality banner. It's, you know, like canvas. Very good quality. It'd been something I would have held on forever, you know, but now, without Buster and Woody, without Buster and Woody, ain't they good kids? Ain't those good children? I see Miracle over at the gate. Come out here with Ivy. All right, guys. Good morning. This is your Saturday morning video. Dapper. This box here, it says to Papa and Gigi from Carol Miniker, I think. Miniker, I think. Let's see. Oh wow, okay, awesome. Look at here. A box. Doorknob covers. Okay. Yeah, hang on. Oh wow, look at here. Those door springs. Doors come back, won't hit the wall. Whole package of them. My Lord. Hang on. Enjoy your gift from Carol Miniker. Miniker. All right, this is Carol Miniker. She's the lady that made the bee quilt. It's beautiful. I love your videos and your great family values, Carol Miniker. Such a sweet lady. All right, now look here. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. Hang on. Oh, yeah. Awesome. Whoa, yeah. Magnetic locks. Thank you so much. Magnetic locks. I'm guessing you put them like on cabinet doors and stuff. Yeah, cabinet locks. Smart. I am so smart. Don't make fun. Don't make fun of people. Thank you so much, Carol. Every bit of this can be used, okay? I love it. Thank you so much. Carol Miniker. Sweet, sweet lady. Yeah, she did the bee quilt one a while back. Beautiful. All right, hang on. All right, here we go. Also, it's a box. She was looking for a note. Ten of these. 10 of these. Yeah, I've ordered, I think, 2 boxes so far from Amazon. Ivan will hurt you for these, and he don't like to share. And I use 2 boxes a day. That's a lot. But Ivan and the goats, and then another box for the cows, unless I use cubes. If I'm running low on these, I use cubes. They like both. They're awesome. Thank you so much. There's no note. There's no note in this box. This is not one of mine. There's no note in it. All right, hang on. Also, Pawpaw Marrow. It's a big box. I can't pick it up. Hang on. Well, I probably could pick it up. God, folks, listen. This is awesome. It's awesome. I don't know. I'm gonna look for. This has got everybody covered here. Hang on. I'm gonna try to pick it up. Ah. Look at there. Look here. And then also, big old box with little boys. Look here. Yeah, and they share with Birdie. The girls, they share. Look here. Big and bacon. They love this stuff here. All right, that ain't all. Looking for a name in here. Here we go, hang on. Well, where's the name? Here we go. Carol Cardacci. Carol Cardacci. Enjoy your gift from Carol Cardacci. Okay? Now look here. This is for Papa. This is Papa. I finished my last jar. Kenny was here one day this week, and Kenny and I finished. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, and then also, not to be left out, the little kitties. Now, I'm a little bit worried this morning about one of my kitties. Actually, little Macy, who hangs out here all the time, is not to be seen this morning so far. Hopefully, she's just proud and she'll be okay. Check out Temptations. They love Temptations. Cats will hurt you for Temptation. They're bad as Ivan with cookies. Yeah, they are. Carol, thank you so much, sweetie. Whew, that was heavy. Down. Cold. Hang on. Piggy Coleman. I'm trying to see what this is. Hang on. Oh yeah, it's a I don't know. It's a I don't know. There is not a picture, Peggy. I'm guessing it's self-explanatory. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rings. 5 of these hooked together, but there's legs, different lengths. There's all different kinds of lengths of legs to go to, so they'd be stair stepped. Okay. Pot holders, I'm guessing. Be used probably for anything, couldn't it? They're metal, real heavy metal. Not pot holders, but I mean, it could be, but anything actually. But maybe for plants, I may want to use them for something else besides G's plants. I'll let G look at it. She'll know what to do, Peggy. Thank you so much, sweetie. There's no picture. I'm seeing if it says anything on the box. Hang on. No, it's not. Nothing on the box. Hang on. can't read it really. It's not. Hang on. Some tiny, tiny little print. I can't really let G look at it. It probably says what it is. Okay. Hang on. Oh. Jane. Papa. Hang on. Tell you something we got yesterday. And I'll show you a little bit of it here in just a second. It's in the freezer. Wait just a few minutes here. JoJo sent G and I some different kinds of bread from Germany. It come frozen, on dry ice, already baked and everything. And I'll show you some of it here in just a minute. Hang on, let me get it for you, okay? I'm getting it. Gotta wait just a second. All right, it's just some of it. I can't get it all out at one time. But it's brat box pumpkin seed rolls, okay? Like I said, all come on dry ice, it's solid, roll solid. Oktoberfest pretzels, okay? Premium seed bread. Now, I'm sure it's all good, but I'm gonna tell you what, low carb power rolls. It's all from Germany. Let me tell you something. Yesterday, G says, let's try the stone oven barley rolls. I'm gonna tell you what, seriously speaking. You know, they're already baked. All you had to do is heat them up. Probably, and they're big roll. Probably the best bread I ever eat. I mean, the kind of bread you just sit around and just eat. Just eat it. I'm just gonna eat this bread. I had one. It's sourdough, and I cut this one in half. Put some homemade butter on it, cow butter. Sprinkled it down with a little bit of cinnamon, and just dab just a little sprinkle of honey. Woo, doggy. Then another one I actually eat plain, just plain. It was good too. All right. So I'm not gonna get them all out there in the freezer, but that's just a sample of it. There's probably about 10 packages, maybe more. 12 packages, something like that. And each one is a different kind. Like here it says, some of it you bake, like this here premium seed bread, is supposed to be baked for like 10 or 15, 15 to 18 minutes on 410. Gives you directions for everything. That other, all we did was heat it up in the microwave. It was so good. All right, I'm gonna put this stuff with, also G got another planter or thing to hold plants. And she's got plenty now, guys. She's got plenty to hold her plants. So, and she has it in the house, and I don't have it there. That's what it is. When something comes to her, and she takes it in, I don't get to show it. But stuff that comes to her out here, and I open it, and I'll show what it is. I may not know what it is, but I'll show it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna put this with some stuff in the back this morning. great time back here in the back this morning. Went out, the cows were fine. They wasn't trying to beat their way out of the bushes, get over that switch cane, at least so far. I think they went straight to the place that they'd been going, and they saw I'd fenced it up, because they were grazing right there. And I'm pretty sure if it's still been where they could get through it, they'd have went on out. But I'll be watching. Everybody's out. My 3 little girls, as you see on this video, I took them out this morning. They wanted to go. They're still out, but they're out here by the barn. I'll pin them up before I go get Lex. I gotta go to the feed store here in a few minutes. I may put that on there. If I don't, and this is the end of it, I love you guys. I thank y'all so much. And my animals, my babies, thank you so much for this stuff, okay? Since the little membership thing started, I've been swamped by, I'm ordering treats every day. They've never had it so good, but they've got it good anyway. It don't matter. You ain't got to join nothing. I'm just saying, that's really come in handy on the treats, and that's all I wanted to use it for. So I appreciate you guys. I thank y'all so much. I love you. I'll get this out to you for Saturday morning. And there's a little bit more added on here to it, you know, back in the back and stuff like that. And maybe the feed store too, okay? I love y'all. Y'all take care. Hit the like button. Share and subscribe. And I'll see you back here on a live come Monday. Hopefully our camera's working better. I love y'all. I love the decorations. Skeletons out there on a horse. Yeah. Skulls hanging everywhere. I love it. They pretty busy, so I didn't video inside. Ralph's busy in the back doing stuff. So, but I think that's pretty neat. Yeah. Bo Jake wants to run up on that out in his pasture somewhere. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? All right, guys, I'm back home. I'm not sure how many minutes I've got on this video, but it's going to be it. I'm fixing to try to get this uploaded for you for Saturday, and we're fixing to take a shower, get dressed. We got 30 minutes or so before we leave. You'll get Lex. So I hope you enjoy it. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, whatever day it is. I love y'all.